Hello there, lovely people! We are live again with a new stream, and this time I will play through Mega Man X5 as Ultimate X from the very beginning. Mega Man X5 has some pretty good music in it. That's what I like about the game, basically. The bosses are so-so. Except from the any bosses, the final bosses in the game are pretty... Oh wait, X5? This is the wrong collection. Just a minute. There we go. Let's open the correct game. There we go. It will just take a few more seconds. I was just in a bit hurry when I was actually starting to play here, because I was actually just a bit delayed, unfortunately. So my apologies. I was just fixing myself some water in a glass and some ice cubes in it, so yeah, that's why. That's what happened. And by the way, I also defeated Mega Man X7 earlier. Maybe I will make a stream or two of it. It's a pretty long game to play through, because I will die a lot in it. It's definitely one of the harder games in the series. I will say that. But it's also like probably the most likely the worst Mega Man game to be found, except from the DOS games. It is just that bad. The story itself is good, the animations, cutscenes are good, but when it comes to the gameplay mechanics, the camera or the angle of the camera, etc., well, you cannot control it very much. It's just like you can, at some point, some parts in the game, you will be able to go, like you can turn the camera to the right or to the left, you can turn it like 360 degrees, but you cannot lower the camera, or you can't make it to look from the top, like a top-bottom, top-down perspective thing. I really wish they had made it like that, but Capcom never did it. Oh. Oh wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. This game here is kind of annoying also when it comes to the cutscenes, because there are really not cutscenes in this game. There are scenes, but with a lot of text. You cannot skip it. That's one of the bad things about it. But the story itself is pretty good. This is a new enemy, we could say. Sort of enemy, yeah, fiend, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna let you read through it. I'm not gonna skip it quickly, but we have a little conversation here between two characters in the game. You probably already can tell who it is on the top if you have watched my previous streams or videos. That would be Sigma, and we got a new character in this game, like kind of fiend. His name is Dynamo. I will just skip this intro here. They're telling me to go to the statue where they lost the Soul Sigma. And remember, now I'm a lot more powered up than what I'm supposed to be. I'm having the ultimate armor. To get it, you have to press upwards twice and then downwards 9 times at the select screen, the character select screen. Just highlight the X, or let him be highlighted, and then you press it like up twice and down 9 times. And the reason why I'm playing like Ultimate X is basically because I'm just gonna go through this quickly. Oh, didn't mean to get you in onto my head, but okay. So I might actually die here. That's not very often you die at the intro stage, but that can happen to me right now actually, because I just got too little energy left there. I was supposed to use the ultimate attack a bit later than when I used it, so I apologize for that. And here we get to know that the Sigma is a virus. But we already knew that in X3, I think. At least so some kind of due to the very ending of X3. Be careful, X. So I apologize if I die here. That's kind of like embarrassing, but it might easily happen now. Okay, I made it. I made it. I was afraid of getting hit by the orbs, basically. That was kind of funny, though. It was very funny. Oh, just a minute. And now, the thing is that the Sigma's virus will spread out through the entire world here. It will infect other robots, and we will have Mavericks here. And we have to destroy this colony here, coming crashing close to the Earth. if it hits the Earth, Zero will become a... Well, no, I'm not gonna say anything right now. I don't want to spoil anything about that yet. It's a part of the storyline. So let's see how well I do it with the story. A lot of Maverick hunters have become Mavericks, and only a few hunters remain normal. Let's join forces with the rest of our brothers and complete the enigma. Signals is the manager, and there is a Douglas, which is our mechanic. So just for the sake, we're gonna save this. I will just overwrite the previous data. And now I'm just gonna skip the introduction. We have been told there are 4 parts that we need for the laser. Volkraken, an ex-Maverick hunter. He has an energy cart. And then we have Shining Firefly, a doctor or engineer. There we go. Normally I will be starting with him, but because I want to do this as quick as possible, I just want to get rid of the first part if I can manage to do so. I'm not sure if I can manage this, but we will see. No promises given here. Oh wait, we gotta use rapid fire. No! I was afraid of doing that when I was actually there at that part. Okay, I made it through, thankfully. Oh, sorry, just gonna wait for a few seconds, please. Just replying a friend of mine on Facebook. Sorry about that. And here, there's like too much text in this game. It's like forced text. Yes, you need all of the energy items. And I'm just gonna turn off the rapid fire. Yeah, Giga attack, not ultimate attack. From these guys, from these rappers here, you will get extra lives. That's why I'm taking this stage first of all. I will tell you a bit later why. There's like more information to that than what I just gave you. These are some locks that you just have to open for getting to the top or to the left, depending on if they're horizontal or vertical. And you also have like a timer on them, so you have to hurry a bit. The good thing with the Gig Attack is that you can fly through a lot of items. I mean, like a lot of stuff, like these things, the sparking things, whatever they have been called. I'm not sure about their names. Come on, die. So we already have like 7 extra lives now. Instead of like starting with 3 lives, we have 8 lives. Because if you die with 0 at the 0th life, you will make it through. I mean, like, if you have 0, like, you're at the 0th life, then you will die, and you have to use a continue. If you can take these stages here without using a continue, like the 4 first stages on the left side, then you will be able to actually proceed further on with the game without taking down the remaining Mavericks, if you like to do it that way. And I'm just gonna skip all of this nonsense conversation thing. This is like of no interest for me. However, there are surely some stages we want to go and see if I even make it. Just to give some action here. There we go. That's Volt Kraken. Pretty easy, I would say. So that was my first boss of the normal 8 boss system. And we got an A. Yeah, sweet, because I didn't die. Right now, I cannot do anything, I can only save, blah blah blah. Hopefully I don't need to save. We will just continue going on to the stage selection screen. And here we got Dynamo presenting himself. I'm just gonna skip this. He just tells he wants to play with me and Zero. So the character that you're playing as will fight him. And now we can defeat this guy here, Tidal Whale, or I can go and defeat the Grizzly Slash. It doesn't really matter who I fight first of them. I have to fight both of them, but normally this is the guy you want to start out with. I mean, like, this is the first guy you want to kill. Hi Danny. Hey Danny. Hello Danny. I probably want to talk in English, so people might understand what I'm saying, but I was just saying hello to a Norwegian fellow. And we have to kill this blue thing. Now you got 5 seconds before it explodes. Until it explodes. And this is the first game where you can duck down like a person. Now you get a little break from them. It's not like a long break, but it's a little break. Listen to the sound. Something is already exploding here. This truck here is like self-exploding. So you gotta hurry to the next one. And here it's easy to die, because if you hit a spike, one of those spikes, you're having an instant death. Ah, thankfully I made it. I was a bit afraid of not making it, but I just made it in like a few, like at the last second there. And there are also some other armors for Mega Man to use. And this is like a part of what we are calling the Falcon armor. There are 2 armors that you can get in additional to this ultimate armor that I'm having at the moment. So for security reasons, the armor has been divided into 4 segments. Once you get and upload all 4 parts, the armor will be complete. Nothing happens unless you have all 4. And I can analyze and upload the data. And here is the progress for the legs. And this is one of 4 parts of the Falcon armor. I think it's a pretty cool armor, honestly. You can fly for a pretty long time. Oh yeah, you know, I'm just gonna take him down quite easily. I'll take him down in a very short amount of time. He's easy though. He's like no big threat at all. He's big, but not a big threat at all. So his name is Crescent Grizzly. Originally in Europe, on the PlayStation 1 version, he was being called Grizzly Slash. So they renamed the bosses in this game, or in this version. I don't know what it is, but yeah, originally it was like Guns N' Roses names really for them. But I'm kind of glad I didn't use the Guns N' Roses names, because they were just like silly. And Capcom got a lot of critic for that. For letting that happen. There we go. Oh, you didn't die? Wow. Yeah, you're Norwegian, Indian, and American. And Buckley. Buckley mix. Yeah. That's a good mix though, Danny. I just want to let people know, I have a friend of mine in Canada. His name is Daniel. We call him Dan. but I have this Norwegian fella here too, and his name is Danny. So to not confuse up those names, there you have the story. And we want to get some more life. And I'm just gonna save. And now we're gonna fight Dynamo for the first time in the game. However, Dan won't be able to join us because he's in Manitoba, in Canada, where he has a crappy internet because he's visiting some family. That's where he is from, normally living in London, in Ontario. I want to disturb what you're doing. Oh, don't worry, I just want to disturb you. I don't intend to kill you. But you wish to fight to the death, don't you? No, we don't. Well, if you fight me and die, then I'm sorry, but I will play less than my best. Now, shall we let the battle begin, X? Let's make it perfect. Like a perfect battle. It's just so pathetically easy. However, Dynamo returns in Mega Man X6 and he is a lot harder in X6. He's a lot more there's like a lot more toughness in it. And he would just end the battle there. He's like, I'm so close to die, but I don't want to die. I'm done toying with you. He's kinda like that. He's a funny guy. So we have 2 more bosses to go with. It doesn't really matter who I pick. I wanna play through the first 4 stages without dying, so I'm not gonna go for the pickup of the life upgrade here. Not yet. Ah. I'm gonna try not to die. In the first 4 stages. At the moment I cannot get that life tank, well that's fine. I'm fine with it. It doesn't really matter. Yes, we have to use these things as platforms, and we are also gonna have the Sigma virus after us, so we gotta hurry. No! Oh man! Oh, that was a close death. Wait for the spikes to disappear. And we have to break a door. And I'm not able to use the Giga attack right there, because it's just a bit too close, if you see what I mean. And here we have a mini boss battle. Just take down the black one here. The black cat. Stay around the middle and wait for them to come down. It's a bit random where the black one goes, even the height. It might go to the top or it might go to the bottom. Right now it's going into the middle. That's fine with me. Okay, we're gonna stay there for safety. There is it. It went to the top. It hasn't reached the bottom yet, has it? There. Like one more time and I'm done with this. And this music here, it really rocks. The music just simply rocks here. And what a surprise. Gonna show you something here. We have another capsule here. And this time it will be the program. This is the program for the arm part of the Falcon armor. So this is the second of the 4 parts. And I think the remaining 2 parts are on the right side, if I'm not totally wrong. If I remember correctly, they are on the right side. Life recovery doesn't kill me. Doesn't bother me anyway. Shining Firefly, originally named the Icy Glow. His weakness is the weapon you got from Volt Kraken. And I'm just gonna skip this big conversation. He's just telling that his body is getting infected or has become infected, but he's a professor. And you know, the Giga attack, it really takes him quickly. It takes him down that quick. It's just funny. Oh man, I'm dead. Oh no, what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I spent a bit less than 5 minutes on this stage here. However, I haven't died yet. And more life? Yeah, thank you. That's really what I need because of the next stage. if I now succeed this without dying, at least without using a continue, then we should be able to take down the space colony after just 4 robot masters. Or I mean like 4 Mavericks. However, it doesn't really matter. Mavericks or whatever. And this is the name of this submarine is U-555. U-555. Go. Now he won't be charging much on us again. I mean, from now on, it will be a very little charging. Okay, that's your last attack. Because in just a few seconds, he will be starting shooting his laser towards us. And go up to this right side here. He will slow down as he is shooting with his laser. Now go up to the top left here. Or right actually. But here you need to go to the top left. And then the top right. Stay on the ground, don't jump. He will be shooting with his laser. You can simply stay, you don't even have to duck. And that's the last shot for a few seconds. Come on, let's fight. Okay, I got 3 hits on him there. Normally it would be 2 hits. Okay, 3 hits again. There we go, that's the final hit for now. That's his front. Now you gotta find his back once you go to the right there. But this is a checkpoint anyway. So if you die here, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to redo the entire thing, thankfully. And I'm just filling up my sub-tank. Gonna need it anyway later. At some point I'm gonna need a sub-tank. I just know myself. There we destroy the top. And now it's all about killing it. There we go. Now you're gonna be inside like a sunken ship or something. It's like a ship, I think. What is this place? Are you in an old sunken ship? The U-555 is trying to escape. It went deep in this direction. Follow it. What a surprise, guys. charge your Buster. Your X-Buster. More energy? Okay, now the trick here, as long as I have the Giga attack, you can just simply do this. Just to jump off the ship as it's going to fall down. I mean the submarine, the U-555. Or 555. Whatever you prefer to say. And I'm just gonna have myself some water. It is kind of easy to die against him, especially in the refight. No! There we go. As I told you, it's easy to die against him, especially in the refight. I was hoping to do this without dying one single time, and then that happened. Oh god, I really hate that part. When he starts firing the ice towards you. All because I messed up like one single time. One of the things that, is that like a difference from the original games? Is that they refill your weapons if you die. I don't think they did that in the original games, but otherwise everything else is like the same old stuff. There we go, that's a way to do it. And even an easier way to do it. So let's save it, just for the sake. I only died once. I think this should be like a successful attack on the with the Enigma. So let's skip all of this. Everything is clear. Alright, blast off. No, it didn't make it through. So now we have to make it, do it like the even harder way. And technically it's possible to mess up here. I think if I was supposed to make it, I might have not have to die there. I think that one life might be the reason why I didn't make it. So now we have to fight Spike, Rose Red, Burn Dinorex, Spiral Pegasus, Pegasus, and Dark Necrobat. Oh, and it started us showing us the order, the opposite order. So this is the last guy we saw. That will be the first of them to kill. Funny enough, yeah, I think it is. So if you lose one single life on the first 4 stages, you're most likely not able to destroy the space colony. Oh. Just gotta be a bit careful with those spikes here. And now we have to go onto this platform. Stay most of the time on the platform itself. Wait for a platform to go back. Jump on the top of it. Ah, damn it. Those spikes there, they're like an instant kill too. Which makes it a bit harder. Oh no, this is not looking good at all. That setup there. Okay, we made it, thankfully. And now there's an energy tank here, E-tank. So go and get it, if you can. If you're able to do it, that is. was no energy there. And now we will be going upside down. It's like a gravity, like inverted gravity. Ah, even more energy for my E-tanks. Thank you very much. And here you have an extra tank if you, I mean like if you wanna have it, but I don't wanna go and get it right now. Not at the moment. Okay, let's get infected by the virus for once. I don't get infected anyway. I'm just having like a normal state. If Zero gets infected, I think it would kill his body actually. If you play as Zero and he get infected by viruses, with enough viruses, he will be destroyed. I believe. I have not tested that out myself, but I think that's how it works. For X, he will just lose some health. Okay, this is like a horizontal vertical battle. Basically, this is like the typical way he plays. Come on, die. Okay, 3 more bosses to go. There are several ways to end this game, by the way. It has like different endings. It depends a bit. It depends on how you have been playing earlier in the game. If you totally mess up, then something bad is going to happen at the end. It's like a very sad ending. Definitely a very sad ending. I know Zero is going to talk that it feels kind of weird, blah blah blah. It's like his body has been infected or something. Yeah. I'm just gonna skip all of this. Yeah, that was an easy battle. Definitely easy, Danny. This one is not that easy. Versus Spiral Pegasus. What was his name again in X5 on the PAL version? He had a different name. Right now I don't even recall the name. His name on the PAL version of the X5 for PlayStation 1. No! Damn it! I didn't want to kill that Traploid. No, as I was just going to attack it. Thankfully I didn't take that much damage. Just wait for it to crush the the ground. Wait for it to crush the ground. And here we have a weapon tank, which I'm really not gonna need by any means, but just for the sake I'm gonna have it. I don't think I need it. Normally I don't need it. And now Sigma will be following us. Hey Sigma, do you wanna play with me? Come and play with me, boy. He's a virus that can't be killed normally. as possible. Trying to avoid him, rather say. That's what I rather want to say. I try to avoid him. Okay, now the virus will be chasing me. And I'm most likely gonna take a hit. Or maybe not. Ha! Maybe not. And soon we're gonna freeze time. As we're gonna play against or versus Spearow Pegasus. I really love the gig attack, especially against this fella here. He's kind of quick and he can push you off the airplane, and then you will fall down and die instantly. And you don't want that to happen, really. There we go. And now Dynamo is attacking again. Hello, Dynamo. Second time seeing you, huh? You really love me, don't you? But this time we are gonna kick your butt. We will be kicking his butt. And I'm just gonna skip all the talking here. I don't wanna have the small talk right now. There we go. How many seconds did that take me? About 15 seconds, approximately. I fought seriously this time. Yes, you did. Anyway, I need 9 lives if I stuck with it. So, I will leave. No more games. You shall think about your future. Too. Blah blah blah. The quickest battle in the game so far? Oh, well, not the quickest. The first battle against Dynamo was quicker. Okay, 11 seconds. 11.28 seconds. Oh, we got antivirus guard. I don't think I'm gonna need it anyway, but you never know. And now it's time to kill the guy who was named Matrax originally. And you know, I think the name on Spearow Pegasus was Skiver. T-H-E, like D, and Skiver, S-K-I-V-E-R. That was his original name, as I recall. I was just thinking about it. And now they renamed the Matrax to Burned Inorax, which is a lot better name. Yeah, I know about the lava. You don't have to tell me about that. You don't need to do that, Dahlia. Okay, now we're gonna see something cool. Haha. I really love that weapon there. That's the weapon that we got from killing Duff McWhale, or Tidal Whale. Tidal Whale, I think it was, yes. Duff McWhale is the PAL name of Tidal Whale. Wait for the fire. It's gonna take like 5 seconds, then fall down. And if they start firing it like that, it's gonna be like lasting for 4 shots. And now Aelia is going to talk to us for a little while here. Oh man, that was close to dying. And now she will tell us to run from the lava, and then we can hide ourselves behind this rock here. Just notice the shape of the rock is a square rock. It looks like square at least. Let the lava kill the... take care of those... well, the walls, I should say. The lava walls, or whatever they are supposed to be like. And here you need to duck. If you raise yourself up there, you will die instantly. I'm just gonna wait for the lava to pass by for a second time, or final time, I mean. There we go. That was the first part of the stage, and now the second part of the stage. These stages here are a lot longer, also because of the conversations that you have with Aelia. I didn't have to concern about them in Mega Man X4, but here they are like a pain. And you can choose 2 paths, she tells you that much. The second one is below the lava. Be sure that you never leave the right armor, or you will die instantly. As long as you are inside or below the lava surface. No! I double pressed the right button there. That was by accident. Okay, I took one hit there. There, that's what I wanted to do. And let's make it the easy way. And I'm just gonna do a quick kill again against Burn Dinorex. He's, however, a pretty cool dino. My apologies, just replying my friend on Facebook. And we are gonna take down Burn Dinorex. And about halfway done with the stream, or I should say with the game. As it goes for the total stages at least. There we go. That's the end of him. Having myself some water again because I'm getting first in. It's not being cold here, it's kind of hot. And the time is already 2:38. Oh yeah, now we can jump higher. Then let's remove the super recover and get the jumper instead. This is the last stage before we're gonna take down the space colony. Otherwise something bad is going to happen. Something really bad might happen then if I don't make it. No! Seriously, what did I just do there? Come on! Ah! Okay. I'm just gonna soften my fingers. No! Really? I hit the edge of the spike. That's something that really never happens. Press the upward button here when falling down to grab yourself. Yeah, there we got the fire weapon. That's good to see. Okay, so let's fight. Let's do this peacefully, as normal. In a peaceful way, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, let me show you something cool. He has some attacks at least. I think it's pretty cool. Are you going to release your blades? I mean, yeah, your leaves. Okay, I'm gonna kill him. There you got to see he has attacks. I could have taken him down much easier, much quicker if I wanted to. That's a definition of what we call an easy boss as well. The bosses in Act 7 are quite much harder, quite more different to play against than this. This is more like the standard way that they made the Mega Man bosses. It's like you can get them into like a loop where I will just repeat every attack over and over again, like one single attack again and again. And I won't teach you. It's kind of like that. So now we have the spaceship ready. The space shuttle is the name, not spaceship, but space shuttle. And then Axe proposes that he will do this instead of Zero. Zero will take on the mission because he wants Axe to stay on the Earth and take care of whatever might happen. You better come back alive. And then Zero is ready to take off. Locking onto the space colony, I will get as close to it as possible. Then I will abandon the shuttle. I saw lots of debris from the colony around here. I have to pilot the shuttle around the debris. Otherwise the shuttle will be destroyed before it crashes into the Arasia colony. Zero, I believe you can do it. Thanks, Douglas. It's time to go. I will cut the communications in 5 seconds and get out of here. Good luck, Zero. Good luck, Zero. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It crashed. Yeah, destruction of the colony is successful. We succeeded in destroying the colony. X can feel Zero, but Zero, he is really exhausted. I'm just gonna skip all of this babbling. after a few hours they will find Zero and he will be safe, but he's very exhausted. And they will return. Lifesaver will return with Zero to the Hunter base, or the HQ headquarters. Wait, what is this reading? And now, when Zero crashed into the colony here, or was near it, he paired himself with the virus from Sigma. And now we will get the Zero virus instead of the Sigma virus. And he is a bit more powerful than the Sigma virus, as far as I can tell. But before we continue going on, I really want to have this life upgrade. There we go. I'm sure there will be some Rapplords there that we can get extra lives from. I'm probably gonna need that when we get into the next stage. If I die now, we will start with like a couple more extra lives than normal. Okay, that's fine. We are good to go. You can quit if already cleared. We can have speed shot if we like to do that, but you know, I think I'm just gonna keep things as they are at the moment. I know this is going to be a pain. This is going to be a pain. A huge pain. Oh man. Oh man. That was the easy part, now the hard part comes. No! I was just freezing it there, and then it just hit me at the same time. Takes a bit time before the time freezing happens. Ah, I was just moving a bit too late. Ah man, why did I jump there? And why did I go so far to the right? This is what you need extra lives for. Okay, I'm dead anyway. It doesn't really matter anymore, because I'm dead. That's how hard it is. That's why I would say this is the hardest stage in the entire game. Oh, made it! Made it. Oh man. No! Really? At the very last laser. There we go. And did I just say hard? This is not much easier. And he has different patterns. And I don't even recall all the patterns. I'm just trying to memorize all the patterns. Okay, I'm basically dead, so I'm gonna use the tank there. I was just taking a risk. Couldn't you just have turned into that ship? There we go. Oh, thanks. That boss, that black devil there, he is the hardest of the devils that we have seen in any Mega Man game, I think. Well, the one in Mega Man 1 is hard if you don't use the little bug, the pause, unpause button. But yes, that's like the hardest of them all. Of the stages that it means. Caution. Okay, we are done with the worst part. No! No, those spikes. I forgot about the spikes there. I didn't see them. I should have seen them. Let's get an extra life at least. Hopefully I will make it through here without dying. It's kind of easy to die on this boss here. He's a remix of the first Mega Man X boss. I may not like the first boss in the game, but in that game, the first game in the series, Rangda Bangda 2. Please, the green eye too, no? Yeah, the visuals there are really good. I love the visuals of this boss as well. But this part coming up here is not something I love. Okay, he was nice. He was nice. Thanks, Randa Bangda. I really needed that. Yeah, it's an intense level and dreamy at the same time. I totally agree with you. I do. It's a pretty nice level. I really love it. I'll wait for the next level. Now let's see. Where can I get some life recovery? Yeah, here we can go. I'm just gonna get some more life recovery with me for later. There we got one. Oh, okay, I'm full. Even better. Only 2 more stations to go. This is the second last stage in the game. Just gonna wait for the hard hats to disappear, or the Mets. And if you play as normal Axe and you don't use the cheat code, you can get the ultimate armor down here. There will be a capsule here then if you play as normal Axe and don't have the weapon already. Just for your information, that is. Okay, time to speed up our jumps a little bit. And I also love this music here. And that's the last time we heard this music. And now, another warning. And who are we gonna fight? Hey! It is Zero. Zero, I thought you'd be here. Zero, I came here to bring you back. My instincts told me that I could find clues somewhere near here. Zero, it's too dangerous. You will end up being consumed by the virus. You, don't tell me you have checked my virus readings. I did. Why weren't you damaged even though you have been infected by the virus? And I'm just gonna skip all this long conversation here. We don't have the time to check this out right now. So long, Zero. So long. Arg. I thought I won. I didn't expect you to do that. I never expected you to use... And then he mentioned Soul Body, which is a weapon from Mega Man X4 which only X can use. Zero did never use that. It's kind of funny, that cutscene there. And finally, Sigma appears. You've done very well, Axe. I will make make you end easily. No, I won't allow you to. I know everything you're trying to do. What? You pitiful fool. No, I don't. I won't allow you to. No, he won't allow Sigma to kill us or kill X. You're as persistent as ever, Sigma. Blast, I haven't completed you. I will retreat for now. Somehow I know you two will come again. I will be waiting for you, ha 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 ha. Wait, Sigma. I will defeat you without fail. Now, I'm gonna tell you some differences here. If we haven't made it, if we haven't killed that, destroyed the space colony, then Zero would have been a maverick, and you will have to fight him as he's being a maverick, which is a lot harder than the normal Zero attacks like he were using now. I just wanted to explain that for people who's watching this who don't know about that. And that will also make a difference to the ending. Right now we are gonna get the best end as possible, but still it's a sad ending, but it's not the worst. I love this theme here, it really rocks. Oh man. Extra life, I don't mind that. Time for all the re-fights. And now notice how much more health the bosses have here. Notice all the health I have now. I'm just trying to take them down as quick as possible. That's all. Okay, let me take the hardest one. I think this is the one. I hope. No, it's not. Definitely it's not. Oh well, shit happens. It's on the other side. It's on the right side, not the left side. There we go. Okay, now the hardest one. All because of the death spikes. If it wasn't because of the death spikes, this will be easy. But we made it. Thanks to that we can overcharge the crescent shots. I would say that was the hardest one because of that. The one that's the easiest to die at. It's not because he's hard. He isn't, but still it's kind of hard. No! Don't eat me. Let's see his weakness being used. That will be the F laser. one more hit. There we go. As easy as that. And we have taken down, is it like 4 bosses now? Only 4 more to go? Yeah, it is. It's 4 more to go. And this time it's Spyro Pegasus. Or the Skyro, as they used as his name on the PAL version of the PS1 game. PlayStation 1. The first PlayStation they made. That means stay saw me. No! Oh, no! Oh man. I thought I was dead there for a moment. Just had to freeze him there for a second. Three more to go. Crescent Grizzly in the next one. Oh well. He is weak to the spike ball that you got from Spike Rosered. I mean, yeah, Spike Rosered. That was his real name originally on the PlayStation 1 game of the PAL version. Axel the Red, not Spike Rosered. Axel the Red was the name. There we go. Are we still watching Danny? Are we still watching the game? Two more to go. And then we can take on the last boss in the game. Oh, you're still sitting here watching, yeah. Pretty neat. That's how it looks like when you overcharge it. hope you're enjoying the gameplay though. I hope. One more to go. And that's Shining Firefly, as his name was in this game here. But originally on the PAL version it was Icy Glow. There we go. Ah, that water. We are very much onto the end now. Oh, you're looking forward to play it. That's very good to hear. The visuals in X5, they are really well made. I think it's very well designed as it goes for the design, the graphics. Both X4, X5 and X6 have pretty good visuals. X5 is a bit more visual than X4 for sure. Especially the final stages are. They are a bit more like expressful, sort of. And this is the first phase of Sigma. He has 2 phases in this game. For those who wonders about that. God, I really hate that. No! Seriously, I died there? Ah, I was trying to pause, but I could not pause. I was actually going to pause to refill my health. I was like going to restore it. Oh well. We were getting so close to the end of him too. Oh well. Okay. Time to use it. There we go. There we go. The number one hunter you are, X. The stronger you are, the more I want to destroy you. It was pointless to have Zero fight you. After all, you are the number one hunter. You show no mercy for enemies or comrades. Shut up. Where are you? Here I am. You can challenge me at any time. I have delightful news. I recently acquired a new partner. He has been very supportive. He seems to have created such quite a few robots, and he gave me the toughest body that you will ever see. You you got here sooner than I expected, so it is not yet complete, but it is enough to defeat you. He is an excellent partner. I believe you two know each other. In fact, he used to be a comrade of yours. He was very persistent about you, and that makes him very helpful to me. You see, X, there is some other than me who hates you. Now feel our combined rage and die, but not before suffering horribly. Ha 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 ha. Goodbye, X. Oh. Oh man, that was close to a death. Wow! Darn, but I will never die alone. I will take Zero down with me. No, stop using Zero as a shield. Gahahaha. Isn't it painful to have to watch while others suffer? You can put up with your own pain, but can't bear to see others. Especially Zero harmed, can you? I'm taking Zero, the most important to you, to the underworld. Goodbye, X. Gahahaha. So there we go. That's the end of Mega Man X5. 0. 0, 0. 0, 0. No, don't die. Do you hear me? 0. 0. Drop dead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gah. How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. X. X. Do you hear me? Darn. Your optimism led to your own demise. You should live. Not yet. Actually, I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X. Just for a few more moments. And then 3 years from then. The funny thing is, when you start playing Mega Man X6, they are starting the story 3 weeks after this. Not 3 years, but 3 weeks. I rather wonder if there's like mistranslated, or if there's actually something rewritten, but here it says 3 years from then. While you start playing Mega Man X6 is 3 weeks. Notice that. That's a big difference. That's a whole lot of weeks. A large maverick has broken out in Hori 2146 block. Go into action immediately. Let's go. Now, get a move on. We've been used to living in peace. Yeah, they've been used to living in peace. Since that time, X eyes have changed and sharpened. I can face any enemy now. I will feel this way, as long as I have this saber. I will do it today, Zero, with you. Forever we will be together, Zero. And something more funnier with Zero and X6, I will like give us a big spoiler here. This is a huge spoiler. So if you don't want to listen, you gotta mute for about 15 seconds or 10 seconds approximately. In Mega Man X6, you will be fighting Zero, and you can reveal him in the game. And he will tell that he hid himself to repair himself. Yeah, that's the end of the spoiler. But that was like probably 10 to 15 seconds approximately. And here we have the ending credits. I hope you people enjoy this stream or video, whenever you see this. I will be saying thanks for watching, and I wish you all a pleasant day. Have yourself a beautiful day, night, or whatever your time is. Take care, people, and you will be seeing this without me talking anymore.